Welcome to the Game Week 27 Players to Watch. First up this week is Theo Walcott. Since his transfer to Everton, the former Arsenal man has impressed, providing 2 goals and 1 assist from 3 starts. With form and fixtures on his side, could now be the time to pick up the £7.3 million midfielder. Over the last 4 game weeks, only Salah, Ward-Prowse and the injured Arnautovic have contributed to more goals than Walcott, while the Everton midfielder's tally of 5 shots on target is on par with Eden Hazard. Only 4 midfielders have taken more in that time. Walcott has been involved in 2 big chances over the same period, which puts him joint 5th amongst midfielders, behind Salah, Sterling, Son and Mane. Everton have a kind run of fixtures to come, including home games against Crystal Palace and Brighton, and are guaranteed to play in Game Week 31, when a number of teams will have their fixtures postponed due to the FA Cup games. So picking Walcott up now will help us to navigate the Game Week 31 blank fixtures. Everton face Crystal Palace in Game Week 27, a side that have conceded 9 big chances over the last 4 game weeks. Only Swansea, Newcastle and Everton themselves have conceded more. Next up is Roberto Firmino. With Game Week 31 fast approaching, Liverpool are another team we can turn to for players who have a guaranteed fixture that week. Currently, only Liverpool, Watford, Stoke and Everton are certain to play. For any FPL managers who are not looking to use the free hit chip that week, preparing for it now with transfers is a good idea. Firmino has played a hand in 3 goals over the last 4 game weeks, and Liverpool have scored 9 times over that period. Only Man City and Arsenal have scored more. The Reds have a kind fixture list, including home fixtures against West Ham, Newcastle and Watford to come over the next 5 game weeks, and they'll travel to Southampton for Game Week 27. No team have kept fewer clean sheets on home turf this season than Southampton, with the Saints keeping out their opponents on just 2 occasions at St Mary's, and only Stoke and Watford have conceded more goals at home. Next up is SHAQIRI. The Stoke midfielder has boasted some strong underlying numbers since Paul Lambert took charge, and found the opening goal against Bournemouth last weekend during their 2-1 defeat. Over the last 4 game weeks, SHAQIRI has directly contributed to 2 goals, and his tally of 8 shots on target in that time is joint top amongst midfielders, on par with Kevin De Bruyne, while only Harry Kane has managed more amongst all players. The Swiss international has produced 11 attempted assists in that time, only Eden Hazard has more, with 12. Similarly, SHAQIRI's 3 big chances created over the last 4 game weeks is on par with Mkhitaryan, Ozil and Ali. No player has produced more. Stoke host Brighton in Game Week 27, a team that have conceded 8 times during the last 4 game weeks. Only Huddersfield and Everton have shipped in more goals over that period. And the final player to watch for Game Week 27 is Charlie Daniels. Bournemouth's 3-0 away win over Chelsea in Game Week 25 gave us the opportunity to reconsider their defensive assets. Particularly Charlie Daniels, who's been playing in a left wing-back role and has directly contributed to 2 goals already this season. Whilst they were unable to build on their clean sheet tally last game week, Bournemouth only conceded the 1 goal during the win over Stoke, and their tally of 3 big chances conceded over the past 4 game weeks is on par with Man City. No team have conceded fewer over that period. That number suggests the defence is tightening up just in time for their trip to Huddersfield in Game Week 27, a side that have scored just once in the last 4 game weeks, mustering up just 1 big chance over that period, fewer than every other team. Spurs at home in Game Week 30 looks to be Bournemouth's only tough fixture between now and Game Week 34, by which time many of us will be using the second wildcard, so Daniels could be a good defensive investment until then.